It's the GOAT here, the greatest of all time, Clementine, blow your mind, one of a kind, king of sports travel, the granddaddy. I'm here at Banjul High School, here in the capital of the Gambia. And I'm sure it shocks you that I'm in another West African nation where they're playing football. No! Doesn't matter the surface. I've seen football on the dirt. I've seen football on concrete. I've seen football on dirt and grass. I've seen football on grass. I've seen football on artificial turf. If there's football on the moon, the passionate fans from Africa, Europe, South America that I've been to love the sport of football, they'll be there to play football on the moon or on Mars or either both. So it's a late afternoon here on Thursday, 5 December, remember, 2024, 4:01 to be exact. Having a great time here in Banjul. This is the coolest, literally weather-wise, the coolest and probably the coolest, chillest place I've been on this trip. The only other chill place would be Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde was very chill, but the sun was out, and I had to go to the beaches. I want to go see that beach and that beach. I just came to the beach here. It's overcast, not really a beach day, but very chill. But these kids, I would say these are late teens. Met a few teens on the beach. The high school age is a little bit higher here than it is in the United States. Kids in high school even up to age 20 before they go to university. So these kids are a little bit older. And the distance, what you see there is that's the Independence Arch of the Gambia. So the Gambia used to be part of Britain. So the language here is English. As it is in Sierra Leone and a few other places in West Africa, although most of West Africa that was colonized was French and Portuguese. And so these kids are done with school, they're just having some football. There's a big football pitch over here. Once that gets going, I'm going to see some football there. And tomorrow, it's my goal to see a match near where I'm staying in a suburb about 10 kilometers from there. Keeping my head up so the ball doesn't hit me in my head. Gotta stay healthy on this trip. Still got Mauritania left, Gran Canaria, and then Algeria before I go home and get ready for my next trip. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see some of this football. This is the school in the foreground here, the classroom. Let's watch some football, school side. Now you can hear them. It shows you, this is when you know that a country's passionate about a sport, when they're just playing for recreation and they're like, no, they're arguing over the rules. Now, I think they're using dialect that's unique to their culture, right? That's not English that they're speaking. Yeah. So I have a guide here who helps a lot of Americans, and I'll put his WhatsApp at the bottom of this video. They're speaking a native tribal language, but the common language in the Gambia, which is where I'm at now, is English. And I'm in the capital, Banjul, because cool is the rule, and cool is cool today. But you saw that, right? They're arguing. I'm zooming in on that. They're just playing for fun. But that shows you, to me, as I've been to all these countries, how passionate they are about football. Let's watch some ball. So as you've seen, the beauty of the beautiful game is, at least in Africa, shoes are not necessarily required. Although these guys, since they've been in school, shoes is required. But I've seen football on dirt pitches where there's no shoes. They're playing, they're having fun. One stands to mind when I was in Zambia in Lusaka back in September. Little cats flying around the pitch, in a dirt pitch in the sun. They had no shoes on. And you can see all they need is a ball because we're on a basketball court, concrete, right? So it doesn't matter the surface. You can see the hoops of the basketball court. These cats are playing football. Keep my head up. On concrete. And I've seen football on the concrete, dirt, dirty grass, regular turf when I've seen official matches, and then artificial turf for like practice and for even official matches. In fact, in Cabo Verde, I went to 2 different training camps in Cabo Verde, and they both had artificial turf, which was interesting because Cabo Verde is a very dry island. So my sense is they don't get enough rain there, so they're sort of transitioning even over in Africa, a very dry island off the coast of Africa, to the artificial turf, although some of the stadiums there did have the natural grass. We're going to take a look at some more stuff over here, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed a little football, concrete jungle style in the Gambia. Cool is the rule, Banjul, it's the go. See you next video. Bye. Bye.